It's the fall of 2003, and this is me in Kuwait. We had just finished our tour in Iraq and we're getting ready to go back to the States. As a soldier, I found plenty of opportunities to tie knots. On the left here, you can see a bottle of water. It's tied up in a rag. And I'm using a trick that's thousands of years old. We would pour water over the rag and evaporation would help cool off our drink. It's kind of difficult to make out, but if you look at the canvas supports of the trailer, I tied up a cot so I could sleep up above. And here's a picture of an army cot so you can get a better idea of what you're looking at. You can see the legs dangling down from the rafters there. Well, let me tell you a little more about this knot you see on top of the trailer. I used it to tie up my hammock all through Iraq. I honestly don't remember the last time I opened this hammock up. It's been so many years. Hopefully it'll still hold some weight. I got this at Ranger Joe's a long time ago in North Carolina. All right, let's tie this just like I did so many years ago. Give this a twist. Then this will grab our loop over here on this side. I'm going to pass it through. And then with this window here, I'll take my free end and I'll pass through with another loop. I'll pull all this tight. Yep, that was it. Okay. This was one of my favorite setups back then. It gave you some shade, some good airflow, and you had easy access to your boots. Let me give you a better view of how I tied this. I took one side and twisted it towards me. The other side I created a loop, pass it through the top, bring it around the back, and then this free end here, take a bite there and pass it through. Okay. Now I tighten everything up. This is what it looks like once everything is tightened up. And this always held for me. And the nice thing about this one is when I was done, I would just pull this loop free. Everything would come apart. You can also tie this knot as a loop. I remember taking this very same hammock up to the rafters of the motor pool, and during lunch I would take a nap. Just make sure that everything is pulled tight. Pass that through. There we go. Once everything's nice and dressed, it'll hold just fine. And then when lunchtime was over, I would just take this in and pull it free. Now I might have to sit in this hammock more often. It's a pretty good view. Now they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me give you a part of that 1,000. That cot I remember now. When I tied it up, the center would not support itself. It would fold right in half because it's not meant to be suspended like that. But the reason I did it is because we were getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. We were all sleeping in this open air building and I did not want to get eaten up anymore. And so I tied up my cot. The only issue was it was difficult to get in and out from that center support being tied up there. And I remember sleeping with my M249 machine gun and dropping that down and putting it back up every time I would climb in for sleep. Now there's other knots too. These are also difficult to see, but there are knots tied in the corners of the tarp. I'd pull those out and stake them to the ground, and it'd be like a little awning for me. And then who could forget the meals ready to eat, the MREs? My favorite was cheese tortellini. Leave in the comments what your favorite was.